older brother who just left the Amish requested cherry pie, and because I love baking, I'm gonna make him one because that's what big sisters do. This pie is gonna be double crust, so the first thing we're gonna do is roll out the bottom crust. We're gonna set this aside, and he didn't request just any cherry pie. He requested cherry pie with a cream cheese bottom. By the way, that's one of my favorite pies. For the cream cheese bottom, we're gonna mix together cream cheese and sugar, and I'm making 2 pies, so it's gonna be double what you use for 1 pie. Just cream that together until it's smooth. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of vanilla just for good measure. Mix it in. Once you have that all mixed together, you wanna spread it in the bottom of your unbaked pie crust. And then we're gonna fill the rest of the crust up with cherry filling. I made this cherry filling myself, so if you guys want me to, I can make a video showing you how. And you don't want this crust to be too full so the filling doesn't bubble out when it's baking. Now we're gonna set this aside and get our top crust ready. For my top crust, whenever I don't do a lettuce crust, I just take my little vinegar choke cap and make some kind of a pattern on the top crust. And then this is important. Before you put that top crust on, you want to make the edges of your other crust wet so it sticks together better. Let's put this on, see if I still know how. Looks like it's gonna be a little uneven, but that's okay. We're gonna crimp the edges down. Then you take a knife and cut off the excess dough. Now pinch the outer edge of your crusts together. Now instead of doing an egg wash, I always like to take milk and brush it over the top. And then I usually sprinkle sugar over the top so it gets that crisp, sugary crust. Now we're gonna go stick this in the oven and bake it. I just pulled this out of the oven. It's nice and golden brown, so I'm gonna set it aside and let it cool. It's been a couple of hours. The pie is almost cold now, so I'm gonna take a slice out and taste it. This is what it looks like when you take it out. You can see the white bottom a little. Here's a closer look. It turned out perfect. I'm gonna taste it and see if it's any good. It has the perfect amount of cream cheese filling. This is so delicious. It's perfect. If you want the recipe and everything for how I put this together, it's in my Amish cookbook. And if you guys want a video showing how to make this cherry filling, just let me know and I'll make one. Enjoy!